All right, a little insight on who I am before I go any further. My name is Daysu Jeffrey Johnson, right? Miami-Dade County, Liberty City, Sugar Hill to be exact. I grew up one-bedroom apartment, me, my sister, and my mom, went to Beach High, and where I fell in love with photography, it was that I used to have a camera, and I used to always take pictures around the school and everything, and I used to develop it over the weekend, and I used to bring it on Monday, and I used to enjoy seeing the way people used to respond to the images, to the time, the event, the things they were doing and stuff like that. So I used to get off on that, so I used to always take pictures. I used to buy film, batteries. I used to go and get it developed, and then I used to, you know, sort them out and bring it back Monday, and people used to enjoy it. I mean, it was a thing to do. It was like something that I lived for. I used to like to see that enjoyment that people had on their face about seeing their images, and I just give it away. I used to give them their pictures and be like, yo, you know. So that's why I fell in love with photography. Actually, it was the fact that I was working at in the Omni Mall, and I realized I could do this professionally. So let me go buy a camera and see about taking pictures professionally. So what I did was gathered up a little $200, went to the pawn shop, bought me my first little camera. Actually, the first camera I bought was damaged. It was waterlogged. I lost money on that. I had to collect another $200, go back to another pawn shop, buy another camera, and I used to walk around with it in an insulated tote, and I used to call myself a photographer. And I started building from there. I used to do $30 photo sessions and just practicing going out on locations and honing my skills. I used to go out to the downtown library and study and read everything that I could get my hands on about photography, spending whole days just looking at what other photographers were doing and how they were doing it. And I somewhat fell in love with photography just by, you know, it keeping me active and keeping me interested in the different dynamics and the different aspects about the aperture and the shutter and the way the ISO corresponds with the lighting and everything, and the sensitivity with the film, you know, everything from 400, 200, 100 film, you know. So I started taking on bigger gigs, and the rest is history.